Welcome back to the group chat.
Nathan Marshall with the Crusaders. Yep. Scott Robinson. Yep. Scott Robinson.
Close. Rep straight off.
Conor McGregor, Israel Adesanya, John Jones, GSP, Anderson Silva. Bro.
Welcome back to the group chat for another episode. It's once again, we're back on the Tuesday, Phil. I told them we'll be back on the Tuesday. Back to our normal routine. How was your weekend?
Pretty good, man. Yeah, I don't know. Crazy upsets going on. Get Roosters coming back from 10-0 down at half-time, beating Melbourne Storm in Melbourne, 40 points to 10. Marco Wakanitawasi, 4 tries.
What a dog.
Crazy, but typical. All the action happens on the opposite side to what I think it would. What else? Southland's getting the Shield
That's
after,
huge.
11 years or something ridiculous.
Yep.
Huge. And the torrential rain at FMG. Then you got Northland with another upset as well over Hawke's Bay. Counties, well, Taranaki, they're still doing their thing, scoring points for free.
Yeah. Well, County's probably still doing their thing too, and not scoring points and not winning games.
Yeah. It's, 3 teams now still without a win?
Yep.
Auckland Counties, North Harbour. It's tough going. The points differential not looking good. And Man United got a win, so
you're happy? All
transfer
in all,
market done. Boom.
I was going to say, all in all, you're happy about Waikato losing the Shield. Probably puts a bit of a dampener on it, doesn't it?
It does, but at the same time, it's good to see Southland get up and Northland too. That I'm both those teams. I'm enjoying so much watching. I love it. I love a little underdog win, and also because it's been so long for them since Southland had the Shield.
Yeah,
up to Stags. Obviously, real disappointing, but it's a good game to lose, I think.
Yeah. That Mark Nawakatinawasi, what did he have? 3 tries? 4 tries? Wow, I'll tell you what, we
all in the second half against the Storm in Melbourne.
So
come on,
that's just reminded me. I got a story from the weekend. We had a sweaty little 4-leg bet in our pot that we had going.
Yeah,
so we each chucked $10 and we got a $40 4-leg multi, and this was the sweatiest 4-leg multi I've ever seen. But it's the sweatiest ones that come through. The first leg was Mark Nawakatinawasi to score, and after that first half, we're like, "You're all right. We're not getting past Friday night, let alone get to Sunday morning. We're not getting past Friday." And then he proceeds to bang in 4 tries in the second half. Next leg was Broncos, minus 4.5. Now, that was up and down the whole time. We're sitting there watching the game. Broncos go up, 12-0. And then it's, 12-6, 12-10. And then it was, shit. We've shat the bed here. Broncos go up big again. Come back, go up big again, come back, and what at the end, 36-30?
38-30.
38-30. So that covered, bang. Next one, into college football weekend. Marshall. Ever heard of Marshall?
I've heard a lot of Marshalls in my time. Yeah.
the college football team, Marshall. No. I don't think you would have. They're facing the powerhouse of Georgia. Minus 38.5 the line was.
Jesus.
And my mate took Marshall plus 38.5. 45-0 the score is. Marshall are looking like nobody's business. What do? They throw in the bench players, and the bench quarterback starts slinging that thing, goes and gets a 65-yard bomb, goes down to the 2-yard line, score a touchdown, 45-7 final score. 38.5, check. Last leg of the multi, Wellington 13+. This again was pretty sketchy. It's kind of like the Broncos game.
Wellington 13+.
Wellington 13+ against Auckland. In the torrential rain at Porirua Park. Wellington again starts strong, and then for the rest of maybe the first 10 minutes, 12-0, 14-0, 12-0. Next 60 minutes, all Auckland. Wellington somehow up. Still hanging on. 30 seconds to go. Wellington are up by 17 points. Line out, cool. Let's take it into contact, get a ruck or 2 going, kick it out. We win by 17. And that's the multi-cash. Let's go. Now, what do? They start to play it out the back. Jackson Garden-Bash running a move. Gets it, throws an intercept.
No.
Auckland go and score on the touchline. Didn't end up mattering. Score on the touchline. 12 points. 10 seconds to go. Kick-off. Final hooter's going to go. What do Auckland want to do? They want to keep playing rugby because they want to get that point differential up. Give away a penalty. All right, come on. Come on, the Lions. Kick the 3. Get that point differential up. We'll go up and win by 15. Gets our 13 plus. Nope, they kick to the corner. What are we doing here? Like, why are the Lions wanting to play rugby? I didn't understand it. And I thought, okay,
Gotta
they're
be
going to...
bonus points.
Yeah, it's bonus points. But, like, they'd scored their tries. They were out of the bonus point. I think they already had their bonus points. So I think they're just playing for point differential. Penalty comes. They're not going to kick for goal. I think they tap it and kick it out. It's game over. Now we're going to kick for the line out. And then line out drive, don't score. We're like, fuck, you better score a try. You have to score a try. Gets passed around a little bit. And finally, I can't remember who it was. Maybe the prop forward got over the line. Conversion. Win by 19 points.
Cheapers.
The biggest sweat fest of all time. $40 into $615 though.
Wow.
So we'll take it. We'll take it.
That's a good story. And, for multis like that, you kind of want it to be a bit juicy. You want it to be a bit exciting. That's like a little bit, on another day that ends on Friday. It's done and dusted. But
sometimes you just get legs that are absolutely sweat free. Nothing about this was casual. Nothing about this was easy.
Apart from Noaka Nitawasi in the second half, of course.
Yeah, in the second half, but it wasn't looking easy.
He did it 4 times.
Yes,
true. I don't know what happened.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like they were even doing anything like complicated. They were just passing it out to the right. Yeah, and he was just scoring for free.
Yeah,
I couldn't understand it, and he did it 4 times.
Did you live bet Mark Noaka to score?
No, I actually didn't. So
I wonder what he's paying to score 4. A lot.
That's what I mean. It was so unbelievable because they were down the 10-0. It's not much.
Yeah,
they start clawing their way back into the game and go, oh, Mark scored. Nice. That was easy.
Yeah.
Oh, he scored again.
Oh.
Crazy. And you go, that's not going to happen again. Like Melbourne Storm, they'll sort it out.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just done...
He just did the third time.
Oh, well, I could have put him for a hat trick. Oh, well, it sucks. Oh, he's just scored 4 times. What are Melbourne doing? Like, we were so perplexed. We could not understand what was going on. But anyway, it's good from the Roosters.
Yeah, so a second half, it did get a little bit easier, but first half was very sweaty. Marshall
their
sweaty.
Top 8 as well.
Broncos sweaty. Lions sweaty.
Yeah, Cowboys, they're not afraid to score points.
No.
I don't know. Auckland, they're having a tough one.
We'll get into the NPC, but I thought I grabbed a couple news headliners from the weekend of sport that I'd be kind of interested to get your take on. Erik ten Hag sacked after 2 league games with Bayer Leverkusen.
Yeah.
They'd had enough. 2 league games. They'd played a third game, which they won 4-0 against some 4th-tier German side. Ten Hag, he's on the plane. See you later.
Yeah, it's unbelievable considering the amount of quality players they've just sold to.
Yeah.
What do you want him to do in 2 games? You just sold all your good players.
Yeah.
What is he meant to do? You've just made millions and millions and millions of dollars.
Now,
2 games?
Yeah.
After selling all your good players, it blows my mind. But not only that, Solskjaer was sacked. Jose Mourinho's been sacked.
Saw that too, yeah.
So it's like 3 ex-Man United managers. And someone was saying, like, I wonder what the odds would be when you have 3 Man United managers being sacked from their job after Man United lose to Grimsby down and Ruben not be sacked. Like, that payout would be absolutely outrageous. But yeah, man, it's crazy, and it's absolutely pathetic from them to sack him 2 games in. Unless there's something
weird.
Unless there's something that's happened that we don't know about. That's pathetic.
Because he said he came in excited, ready for the challenge, as you would. That's what you got to say, is coming in as manager, but expecting to rebuild. And I think he came in knowing they're going to sell all their players.
Yeah.
Quality players. And he was going to have to come in and put a team together. And then after 2 games, gone. Bizarre scenes at Bayer Leverkusen.
Yeah. Hopefully he's got a fat payout.
Next one, F1. Did you watch any of the F1 over the weekend?
Watch the highlights of that one.
Nice.
It was at an awkward time, I think.
Yeah. What, the
Sunday morning or Monday morning?
Oscar Piastri getting the, what do they call it? The Grand Slam or the race Golden Slam or something? Fastest qualifier. So you start on number 1. You lead for 100% of the laps. You set the fastest lap time and you win. So you clean the whole weekend out, essentially.
Yeah.
Right onto Piastri. But the news I have for you is Liam Lawson beefing with Carlos Sainz. You see that?
I did not.
So Carlos Sainz was doing okay. Liam Lawson having a hell of a weekend, though. Good qualifying, driving in 7th. And then it was after the race restart, coming around to turn 3. Carlos Sainz coming up on the outside of Liam Lawson, and Liam Lawson has to come across to the left, and just Sainz punctures Liam Lawson's back left tyre, hits the side of his body. Both drop out of the points, drop down to 20th and 19th. Carlos Sainz in the team radio, "Oh, he's an idiot, man. It's always this guy. This guy doesn't know how to race." 10 seconds later, his team radio goes, "Carlos, you have been served a 10-second penalty for your incident on Liam Lawson." And they just go, "Oh, Carlos Sainz was not happy with Liam Lawson's race, saying it's all his fault."
Yeah, of course.
It's always the other driver's fault. I swear
Always
to God.
blame other people, yeah, for sure.
It's never. But Carlos Sainz has a reputation of doing this, and it seems to always be Liam Lawson copping it. Now, I've seen mixed emotions on it both. Liam Lawson, he's got a lot of haters out there. I didn't realise.
Yeah.
But it feels very forced. The hate feels very forced.
Yep.
And I think everyone just kind of likes Carlos Sainz, stint with Ferrari. He's a good-looking bloke, so lots of the F1 wags and girls around the F1 circuit like Carlos Sainz too. So everyone jumped into his defence. Liam Lawson was ahead at the apex. It's written in the rules. Penalty Carlos Sainz.
Unlucky. But also good for, to change the subject, that Hadjar.
Yeah.
In third as well.
Huge.
Getting a podium finish.
Huge for the Racing Bulls. And Isaac Hadjar is, I don't know what's happening with the Red Bull. You'd almost say Isaac Hadjar would be in for a Red Bull seat next year, but I don't know if he wants to go into that Red Bull because only Max can drive it. Tsunoda, out of the points and has been. So, yeah, Hadjar making a career at the Racing Bulls. Let's go. Good to see, though. It's good signs.
Yeah, Verstappen really wanted that first place, just the way he started.
Yeah.
He wasn't mucking around.
No, sir. At his home race, too. Absolutely got to get amongst it. And then my last piece of news for you. Reece Walsh, what are you doing? What are we drinking water out of your toilet for and posting on your social media? And the Broncos, the club has to release a statement about you drinking toilet water. You've seen this.
You would expect nothing less from Broncos players, though, wouldn't you? Like, it's just how it is. I've seen it. I think brand new toilet, like, he's taking the piss. Not literally. He's drinking out of it, but I think, he's an odd bloke, isn't he? I don't know.
He just likes to be in the headlines.
If it's going to be anyone, it's going to be a Broncos player. So,
irrelevant to the whole topic of him drinking the water, but black toilet? What do you think about the black toilet?
Terrible.
Not a fan?
Terrible. Black as a colour is known to show markings. You know, like when you buy a black car, they always say this is going to get dirty very quick.
Yeah.
It shows up more dirt and more dust than a white car would.
Yeah.
So to get a black toilet bowl, well, you'd certainly keep it clean. That's for sure.
Well, hopefully it's clean for Reece Walsh's sake and his muscle recovery that he was talking about.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Rugby
let's get
league.
into the
Rugby
NPC.
league. There's never a dull moment in rugby league, I tell you that much.
Ranfurly Shield then. We talked about Southland getting it. How good a story is that? But how long do they keep it for? Canterbury this week. Do they get past Canterbury? Because they're unbeaten.
No.
Okay. So it's a one week wonder for
It is,
the Stags.
unfortunately. Unfortunately, they have a home game, and unfortunately, it's Canterbury, so they'd lose it straight away.
Wow. No hope.
Just, no. Any other team other than Canterbury or Taranaki, I reckon, yeah. Even Tasman, I reckon you can give them a good go. The rest of these blokes, no shot.
Fair. Okay. Wow.
Sorry.
That puts an end to that. Sorry,
Hey, but at
Stags.
least they got the shield.
No
That's
Southland summer for the Logo Wood.
Yeah.
Do we want it in Canterbury's hands, though? Who do Canterbury
Absolutely
then?
not. I don't want Canterbury with a single win, but here we are. They're the best team at the moment, so
It seems
hard to
like
stop.
a general consensus around the fact that no one wants Canterbury to hold the shield.
No, but they will.
They then face the Marco next weekend, which will be a shield challenge if they do have it. And then if they defend it again, they've got Otago at home as well in a shield challenge.
I mean, how many players are Tasman losing to the All Blacks?
Probably Lester Whanganuku, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay, so Canterbury win this week. Do they then beat the Marcos?
Depends how many players they've lost. So just Leicester? Is he the only player?
Probably.
And what, they'll get Tavatavanawa?
Will he be playing? Because he broke... What did he break? He's injured, yeah. That's why Leicester's being able to come back into the AB squad.
I see.
Because, they put a New Zealand Rugby made an exemption for Leicester Whanganuku to come in to replace the injured Tavanawa, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Then, they probably beat Tasman too.
Do they then beat Otago?
That's a good game.
That is a good game.
I'm liking Otago at the moment.
And then the last one would be against Taranaki if they do beat Otago as well.
Otago losing to the death at Tasman as well was gut-wrenching.
That was a great game.
It was a really good game.
Great game of rugby to watch.
And then they play who, what, where?
If they get through Tasman, then they get through Otago. They then got to take on Taranaki on the 5th of October.
Oh, that's the game.
In round 10 of the NPC.
That's what you want.
So finish with a shield match. So Canterbury take it off the Stags, then defend it against Tasman, defend it against Otago, lose it to Taranaki.
And then hopefully also lose to Northland as well. Northland home game. And then Canterbury get knocked off top of the table, and then Taranaki finish it off, steal the shield, finish on top of the table. Thanks for coming. That's what you want. It's a dream scenario.
What games did you enjoy watching this weekend?
Roosters, Melbourne. It's always a good day when Melbourne Storm lose at home. Man United winning. What else? The NPC. Yeah, that Southland game. And the torrential rain at FMG. Southland just outclassing them, particularly in that second half. It's a good game. That's about it. I can't say I enjoyed the Warriors-Eels match.
No. So what's your take on that end call? The knock-on?
I mean, it's definitely a knock-on in rugby league terms. He did touch it. And it did bounce forward-ish, flat-ish. But, I mean, even in league, if it goes backwards and they knock the ball,
that's
they sometimes
crazy,
call it. So.
They almost got to stop calling it a knock-on. And it's almost got to be like ball to ground.
Yeah.
Because it does feel like any time it's touched someone and hit the ground, it's just a knock-on.
They just got 3 unbelievably janky tries. A full field interception.
Yeah.
And then another full field try or 60-meter try. And then another one where it ricochets off 10 players and then they score.
Yeah.
You just can't be doing that. So
the Eels, are they on a bit of a run here? Can they make the 8? They can't, can they? They're just going out there destroying teams' hopes.
Yeah, correct. I don't know. Just 3 very unfortunate tries, but you can't be giving... When we're... The 2 tries against the run of play for us when we were inside their 20 or inside their 10 really just hurt us. And we almost came back from it, but that slight little finger scrape, the tips of the fingers. Look, it's a knock-on. It's whatever. There's probably some other calls that could have gone against us as well. I can't really blame the ref for us losing. I think we are 100% to blame. Just got to be better.
Absolutely. And I mean...
And Eagles are a good side.
No,
and
they definitely
would be
are.
Probably top 8 should they have Moses all season.
Yeah.
They are genuinely very, very good. So
when everything clicks for the Eels, it feels like everything just goes right for them. When they're in the groove, everything goes their way. And it was like that last week against the Roosters they beat.
Yeah.
And then against the Warriors. And they probably could be making a top 8 run if they did have Moses for the whole season.
I think they would be in playoff contention. But even still, you want to be beating a team like that if you're going into playoffs.
Yeah, because currently they were at the start of the game, they were sitting in 5th. They were outside the top 4, right? And then a loss dropped them down.
Who? Warriors?
The Warriors,
I think we're even 4th.
Oh, were they
Up
still
until
4th?
Broncos had won their game.
Oh, okay.
So we should have stayed 4th.
It's going to be an interesting last round because you've got, looking at the table here, Broncos, Sharks, Warriors all on 34.
Broncos have to play Storm.
Yep.
Roosters play Rabbits. Dolphins, Raiders.
Who are the Sharks taking on? Or do they have
Bulldogs?
The Bulldogs. So potentially the Broncos lose, the Sharks lose, the Warriors win. They scrape back into that top 4 spot. And then they'll have to take on the Raiders, who are running away with it at the top. Who would you rather play? Would you rather be the Warriors finishing in 4th, having a life to take on the Raiders, or say finish 5th taking on the Roosters, or 6th taking on the Panthers?
They're all terrible. They're all terrible. None of those scenarios are good.
I think there's only one right answer, and it's take on the Raiders.
Why is that the right answer? The Raiders at home? Absolutely terrifying.
Because you get a life. Because you lose to the Raiders in the qualifying final, you'll then get a home game against whoever qualifies from the elimination finals.
Do we get a life?
If we finish in the top 4.
If we finish in the top 4.
So if you finish 4th, you'll take on the Raiders in that qualifying final and you'll get a life. So I feel like that's the only right answer because there's always that chance.
That's
Everything
true.
clicks for you. You might come away with
That's
a
true.
win.
Yeah.
And lock a spot in the semi-final.
Yeah.
So
you don't want to be playing the Roosters right now. You don't want to be playing the Banders right now.
both of them would be at home.
Well, the Raiders
that make a
probably
difference?
rest this week. They'll probably rest their players.
And we know what that does. You see it in, we're going to get to the NFL, but you see that in the NFL, the teams that have a bye week, sometimes they bow out the next week after because they lose their rhythm. Like if you...
Well, we'll see Panthers v Dragons in as well because they just had a whole team
Exactly.
swapped around.
You rest a whole bunch of
Unless
players.
they're resting them again.
Which they probably...
I don't know, man.
Interesting. So who would
Considering
you,
they're 7th as well.
what would you
Yeah.
rather... What scenario would you rather see play out if you're a Warriors?
Yeah, okay, yeah. I guess then the second life, we're going to need it. Second life.
Cool.
You want as many lives as you can get, I guess.
Absolutely.
So, all those teams are terrifying and we're not playing good enough at the moment. So, it's what it is.
Cool.
Sucks.
All right, Rugby Championship time. It is back this weekend.
Oosh.
And it's at Eden Park. The All Blacks taking on
The Fortress.
South Africa. What is the record there? 50 games?
50 games undefeated.
How are you feeling about this game?
I'm excited. Definitely excited. And I think if there's an opportunity to break a record, now's a pretty decent time. But they will have to do it without their captain, Khaleesi. So that factors it in. You've got Springboks paying $2.45, which is an absolute blessing, not because it's a guarantee, but because the last 2 games have been like $1.10. So it's quite nice to see some value.
On the Springboks side.
And Eden Park is usually good, usually high scoring. You look at the recent games over there.
Yeah, so you've
42-10.
taken a look at some of them?
A lot of 40 points being scored by the All Blacks, which is absolutely terrifying. But bodes well for a good game and a good test. If we don't get Eden Park, I assume at the very least we'll get a Wellington.
So you reckon
And I
they'll
don't think All
split
Blacks
the
like
series?
Wellington as much as Eden Park. So.
No, they definitely don't.
Yeah.
What was it last year or the year before when they lost to Argentina at Sky Stadium? Fans from across the country are calling to boycott playing in Wellington.
Yeah.
Because it's such a terrible record there.
We might see a shift to that new Christchurch Stadium.
Yeah.
Should be a blowout. And hopefully we get Khaleesi by that second test, but I don't think he'll play at Eden Park, unfortunately.
So you reckon to split the series? If South Africa win at Eden Park, I don't know. I feel like if they win at Eden Park, they probably win in Wellington too.
Yeah, I'm on the assumption that they don't win at Eden Park. I'm on the assumption All Blacks scrape a win at the Fortress.
Ooh.
Just because of how important it is. I could be wrong. Could absolutely smoke the All Blacks, they're in a weird spot at the moment. I don't know how to feel about the All Blacks, in all honesty. But you would expect them to pull it out of the hat at Eden Park.
It's going to be interesting what kind of...
Also depends on the lineups. Depends who we've got at 10.
What Razor decides to go with. I hope Lester Fainga'anuku gets in the 23.
He will. He will
reckon?
and he should, especially when you've got a 11 and 13 underperforming. Makes sense to slot him in.
Yeah.
At the very least, bring him on in the second half.
The other scary thing is the South Africa bombs and how terrible our back three, including Bowden against Argentina in that last test, were at diffusing those
it's going to be
bombs.
non-stop. It's going to
Because-
be B-52 bombs all day.
It is going to be a barrage
Yeah.
of South African bombs raining down on midfield and into the All Blacks territory.
Yep.
So, boy, oh boy, I hope during that 2 weeks break, the All Black coaching staff has just been sending up bombs galore, and Will Jordan and
Just
co.
sending it through a cannon, just
Boom. And then Will Jordan and co have to get up, take their catches, pull noodles, getting whacked with all the distractions in the world.
getting hosed down with rain.
They
all
they
sorts.
have got to, and they got
Butter,
to be
just
taking
butter.
100% of those catches.
They've coated the ball in butter, so then you have to just...
Yeah.
suction.
And like get those hops going, so get them bouncing off trampolines so they can get used to being in the air, you know, because they got to go and win every single high ball. Because if they can't, boy, oh boy, is it going to be trouble at Eden Park. And it's going to continue at Sky Stadium.
Yeah.
Big time.
I'm excited, regardless of the result. I think it'll be a good game.
Did you end up buying tickets to the Wellington test?
I haven't, no. Purely based off price. I'm not sure I want to spend $200 on a ticket.
I reckon we'll get some good atmosphere down here in a pub.
100%.
So that's not a bad option either. That's what you'll do, I assume. Nice.
But yeah, Leicester, 3 games, 3 tries. Get in the mix.
And he's played at 13, 14. Did he play at 12?
In fact, it's beneficial for Springboks if he isn't in that 23. So do what you want. Don't put him in. You should, though. 100%.
100%. I do agree. I don't know what this lineup's going to look like.
Form. The other 2 aren't. Easy decision.
I'm so glad New Zealand Rugby made an exception, though, for Leicester to come in.
Yeah. Because he wasn't meant to be in the squad until, October or something?
Yeah, he wasn't meant to be eligible until the Northern Hemisphere tour, just due to the 18-month too-long contract that he had.
Yeah.
But I think because of the injury, I don't know what they said, the statement-wise, but it's definitely to do with Tavatavanawa going out. Leicester coming in almost as a like-for-like swap, essentially. So hopefully he can come in, have an impact. Have you had a look at this Aussie Pumas game at all?
Nope.
No, neither. But I don't know. I want to win that one.
Argentina.
Yeah?
Well,
I
think they will.
Then.
No Tom Wright. I'm assuming, Pitch with his broken jaw, he won't play. You've just lost Will Skelton. It was probably your energy source.
Yeah.
Your mana. He's gone. Gone back to France or wherever, so I don't know. It's not looking great for them.
Just as things are starting to look up. That's why I think I would like to see the Wallabies win, just so you get a little bit of extra energy back in behind it.
They'll still play well. They're just missing a lot of key players that really fronted up. So, yeah, my gut feeling, without looking at odds or anything, Argentina.
Nice. Okay, so while we're on the rugby topic, the NFL is also starting. And you asked the question. So give us a little up to speed on the NFL teams. NFL teams is rugby sides.
Yeah.
Yeah?
NFL teams explained in rugby terms.
Okay. And I've taken that and I've put it into international teams.
International.
Yeah. So I'll run through the Rugby Championship first. So we've got New Zealand, South Africa, Australia, Argentina. And I've done this on...
You couldn't do the Super Rugby teams? Even Super 12, Super 14?
I was thinking about it going into the Aussie and South African teams as well, but I think it was just easier to go international.
Okay.
And I've gone over a lifetime, like them historically, not on recency bias. A little bit here or there, but more so, and you'll see what I mean when I get down to it. But to start with, New Zealand are the New England Patriots. They're in a little bit of a weird period. You said it earlier.
So historically very good, recently not so great.
Yeah.
But still not bad.
So I wouldn't say New Zealand are as bad as the Patriots are now or have been, but historically have been very good. They've got the most amount of Super Bowls. They had Tom Brady there, who won, 7? Sorry, Patriots are tied with 6 Super Bowls with the Steelers. Tom Brady has the most with 7.
Okay.
But New Zealand are the Patriots.
Tom Brady, Dan Carter, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So there's that link.
Are they number 1 in the world?
The All Blacks? Patriots. You'd have to say Philadelphia, number 1 in the world, because of they're the Super Bowl champs.
Yeah.
South Africa.
Other than that, okay, nice.
This is where I was struggling to figure it out, but I went South Africa as the Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm not sure how you'll feel about that, but it's because of their dominance over the last, 5 to, let's say, 8 years till current, have been a dominant force in the game, continue to just be the team that everyone wants to beat. And that was previously the All Blacks. I think now it's South Africa. Everyone wants to beat South Africa. They are the world champs. And I'd say the World Cup happening every 4 years. Let's say the Chiefs have won the Super Bowl. They've been to 5 of the last 6 Super Bowls, won 3 of them. So
yeah. Can appreciate the comparison there.
yeah, that's where we're going with that. Now going
Big
Australia.
brand.
The Wallabies are the New York Football Giants.
The Giants.
So when the Patriots were at the peak of their powers, Giants were right there to take them down. And Eli Manning did take down the Patriots twice.
Okay.
Now the Wallabies, when the All Blacks have been at the peak of their powers, the Wallabies have always been there or thereabouts and have taken them down in a couple big games. They won, the 2003 World Cup for the Wallabies. They haven't been competitive in the Bledisloe, but they're there. They knock off the All Blacks. They've always been rivalry there.
Yeah.
So you've got the New
There's
York
always
Football
a chance
Giants.
they can knock them off, yeah.
And then, to even liken the comparisons more so, the vibes are high in the Wallabies camp. They're winning games. They're playing good rugby.
They are.
And they've come off the back of some recent turmoil. Been struggling.
Mm.
The Giants, one of the worst records in football last year and over the last 2-3 years. Vibes are high this year. A good draft pick in Jackson Day. You've got the wide receiver, Malik Neighbours. Veteran QB, Jameis Winston, who won't see the field of play, but just wherever franchise he's in, the vibes are immaculate. So I'm going to say vibes similar.
Yep.
Quality similar to the
All right.
Wallabies. That's where we're at with that. Argentina, the Baltimore Ravens.
Ooh.
Gritty,
Ooh.
passionate, hardworking. Baltimore's real blue collar.
Mm.
I'm going to say Argentina feels similar, but they just haven't won anything.
Okay.
The Ravens, yeah, they might win a division, but they don't win AFC championships. They don't go to the Super Bowl. They don't win it. So Argentina for me.
All right.
Then we go to the Six Nations. This is where it got interesting. Ireland, I've gone with the Bills.
Mm.
Everyone talks them up. They think they're the shit. Ireland think their shit don't stink.
Yeah.
The Bills are a quality side. They just can't get over the hump. They don't beat the Chiefs. So let's say Ireland, they don't beat South Africa. They don't beat the All Blacks. When it matters.
When it matters.
When it matters is the key point there. France, Philadelphia Eagles, they just won the Six Nations. And I'm going to say that's because the Eagles won the Super Bowl last year. They play a bit more like the Eagles as well. You know, it's rough football, direct through the middle, strong, physical. I'd say France are like that. They got a couple studs here or there.
Yeah. Okay.
Again,
Wait, so France are?
Philadelphia Eagles.
The Eagles.
Super Bowl champs,
Yeah,
Six Nation
kinda
champs.
count. Yeah.
But France haven't been quality enough to be a side like the Chiefs, who have been better in recent
Historically,
history.
yeah. So you've got, on Monday, for example, a game that I'm kind of keen at looking at. Bills-Ravens will be an Ireland v Argentina matchup.
Yeah.
Okay. I can get behind that.
Nice. That's a good way of putting it. England, Pittsburgh Steelers, historically have been very good. Historically
Steelers, yeah.
have won championships before. Steelers, I said, tied with Patriots for 6 Super Bowls. England, maybe not tied with World Cup wins, but they've got a World Cup win. So
All
there's
right.
the equivalent there. Wales are the
This is big.
Cleveland Browns.
The Browns.
So the Cleveland Browns suck, right?
Okay.
But they have been good
And
before.
Wales suck.
Wales suck, but they have been good a long time ago. The Browns won 4 championships before it became the NFL and before it became the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Wales were good,
Yeah.
but a long time ago, probably about when the Browns were winning.
Yeah.
So that's where I'll get that one. Scotland, Chicago Bears.
Okay.
Historic stadium, historic city. Scotland, very proud, passionate of the country. Chicago is similar.
Yeah.
A little bit of flashes here or there. Interesting, Chicago this year, though. They'll be on the rise. Scotland, a little bit on the rise. And then finally, to round the Six Nations off, Italy are the New York Jets. Just plain bad. Just bad.
So they're trying.
They're trying. They're there. But they're
They're
trying.
there, yeah.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah,
trying.
they're trying.
And then I've got 2 others for you. The Scragglers, Japan, Jacksonville Jaguars.
Okay.
Everyone kind of roots for them. They're new to the scene. They do okay. Like, people want to see them do well. People want to see Japan do well. But they're just not up there to fight for the big dogs.
Yeah.
And then I think this is my favorite comparison. Fiji are the Miami Dolphins. Just fast, running, electric. You never know what you get. Not a lot of defense being played, but a lot of attack in rugby, a lot of attack in football from both Fiji and the Miami Dolphins.
All right.
So there's our rankings for you.
I wonder if the Browns also have a 18-game losing streak.
It's not 18, but it's pretty bad.
Yeah. And then, so what? Bengals, did you say was Scotland?
I didn't say the Bengals. I had the Bears as Scotland.
Okay.
Who would the Bengals be like? So, a rugby team. We could go Super Rugby franchises here as well if you want. But, again, it's kind of like the Miami Dolphins. Not a lot of defense being played. Lots of attacking rugby. Couple studs on the field. Who would you liken that to? I'd say the Crusaders, if we're going Super Rugby, are the Patriots, for sure. Bengals. Who would the Bengals be? What South African franchises ran up the score, but also leaked a lot of points?
Like historically?
Or recently?
I'm just trying to think of like internationally. We've talked about England, we've talked about Argentina, you talked about Italy.
Yeah, I kind of went through the big nations.
They flying Fijians.
They could also be the Bengals, potentially.
I'm trying to think South Africa-wise.
Sharks, the Bulls.
You think about the Sharks, but...
What about the
maybe
Cheetahs?
Back in the day, they would run up the... Cheetahs at the moment are doing pretty good, I think.
Bengals do okay. Just slow starters. And do the Cheetahs have a couple quality players in there?
Yeah, I'm not sure recently. The Stormers, maybe?
Oh, yeah? Because the Stormers...
Still a big brand. Got some big names.
It's not a bad shout.
They used to have some serious pace. Or you go back to the Bulls, but I think the Bulls' defense was historically pretty good. Good forward pack here. Guys like Brian Habana on the wing.
I think I like the Stormers. Stormers went to a couple Super Rugby finals.
Yeah.
Can't remember off the top of my head if they won any. Bengals were in the Super Bowl not too long back. Didn't win. Lost to the Rams, but...
They're all thereabouts. Exciting team, regardless.
Yeah, fun watch. Okay, nice. Stormers.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
Well, there you go. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's good. I'm looking forward to Ireland, Argentina on Monday.
Yeah, what other games were there that from our likings? Let's pull up this NFL, and we'll preview it again on Thursday.
Browns, Bengals. She got Stormers versus Wales.
I mean, the Stormers probably win that. Steelers, Jets. So that means England versus Italy.
Oh.
Which is probably fair. I'll give myself that.
Okay.
Giants, Commanders, no. Bengals,
Chiefs, Chargers.
Browns.
We didn't have anything for Chargers.
Nothing for the
Dolphins
Chargers.
didn't have anything.
I wanted to put something in for the Packers and the Lions, but I couldn't work it out. I reckon that, yeah, Argentina, Ireland is our best
big
matchup.
game. Yeah.
And then I guess if we're talking, flip it the other way, rugby terms, we've, let's say, peak of their powers, Patriots versing the Kansas City Chiefs.
Hell yeah.
Which...
At Eden Park.
Let's put a positive spin on that. Tom Brady wasn't with the Patriots when he beat the Mahomes Chiefs in the Super Bowl. But Brady has beaten Mahomes in the Super Bowl. New Zealand will beat South Africa at Eden Park.
Okay.
Bang.
All right.
That's the take. Let's go into a like it or love it real quick. All right. EPL edition.
Boom.
Running it up.
Boom.
Transfer deadline day. You like it? You love it. Just the whole...
Oh, the whole thing
as a whole.
I love
vibes.
it. I love it. Yeah, it's been good. There's been more action than I thought on the last sort of day.
Yeah.
So a lot of movement, and I like it in particular for Man United. We managed to shuffle a lot of players out. Got a goalkeeper in who's made 173 saves last season, which is bonkers. Had 18 goals prevented. That's some serious business.
It's a lot better than Onana.
Big clear out. Ganacho, Soundtra, Anthony. See you later. But it is frustrating. Like, you let De Gea go, we let Romero go, and then we sold Dean Henderson. And then Dean Henderson had the season he had last year with Palace. Was like the best performing across various stats.
Yeah.
So it is good. We've got a keeper in from the Belgium League. See how he goes. 173 saves.
It's probably 172 more than Onana has.
That's double Onana's, yeah. And obviously, I think we'll have better defense in front of goal for him than what he had at Belgium, but That's some serious business. Preventing 8 goals, and you compare that to Onana. So the way they work it out, Opta, it's a little bit convoluted, but 18 goals prevented, Onana 1.5.
Oh, I was going to guess 3, and that was
That's
generous.
serious levels and good signs. But overall, yeah, a lot of action, a lot of movement around on the last day of the transfer.
Yep. Isak.
Unfortunately, that leads into all this excitement of international break.
Oh, yes. Let's go. With no doubt a couple
bittersweet.
injuries coming back
Bittersweet.
out of it.
Hopefully not. Yeah. It
Match
just
week
sucks. Like, why not do this before the season ends or starts? Like,
what, an international break?
no.
Transfer
The transfer. Just have
right.
it done. Set in stone before the season starts. You have your team. You have like 2, whatever. Even you can play up till the last day before your team plays or whatever. Just before that first game, you have to have a team locked in. Done. Now we got this like real sick, cool transfer market, last minute deals. Oh, international break, 3 weeks in.
Yeah.
It just feels rough.
No, I do completely agree. The only thing I think that makes it tough to do that is the different leagues when they start differently and different time zones.
Yeah.
So just to align it all.
Yeah. Why not align all the leagues?
Wow. You'd think so.
Well, I mean, because now you've got players that don't want to play. You don't want to play for your team. They're getting paid thousands of dollars. They're not interested. They're distracted, or they're having to play and they want to be elsewhere.
Yeah.
Or they're confused whether they're getting an offer or not. It just takes them out of the game.
Yeah.
And it affects the teams. And it affects how many points the teams are getting because they have these players that are half in, half out.
Disinterested,
not wanting to play, not wanting to train. It ruins the camp. It ruins the changing room.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have it done before the season starts. But yeah, obviously it's very difficult when you've got all these leagues around the world.
So you're kind of on the fence about it, transfer deadline day? Well, it was a good transfer deadline
No, I love
day.
it. I love
cool.
it. In the context of the international break and everything.
That's what you hate.
3 weeks in.
Fair.
I love the transfer market. Deadline day. That was fantastic. Really good.
All right. We said earlier, had a good weekend with Manchester United winning, and that kind of brings me to this next point. Match
Man
week
United-
3 upsets.
Man United 9th, Man City 13. For the next 2 weeks, it's going to be world class.
So yeah, United pulling off an upset there. All the other upsets, how do you feel about them?
What other upsets? Liverpool winning over Arsenal is not an upset. It's a celebration.
Bournemouth over Tottenham. Sunderland, Brentford. Well, it's not much of an upset.
Brighton.
2-1
Okay,
against
that one is fantastic.
West Ham, 3-0 against Nottingham. Crystal Palace, 3-0 against Aston Villa. There's plenty there to talk about.
Brighton over City is the one.
That's your favourite?
That is the one.
I love it. Everton over Wolves, not much of an upset, but like they were underdogs going to Wolverhampton. 3-2 win. I think the results are great. I mean, yes, Liverpool, Crystal Palace, and Chelsea are the only undefeated teams.
Crystal Palace
so far.
3-0. Mark Guy scoring an absolute banger and staying at Crystal Palace. Oh, lovely stuff. West Ham 3-0. Bowen is goated, underrated. I wish I could put him in my fantasy team. I just don't have space.
Yeah.
But he's done that against Chris Wood's team, so
it's tough.
But good for West Ham, good for Potter too, a performance like that. They needed it, to be honest.
Absolutely did.
Just happy for them. Sunderland doing well.
Yep.
As anticipated, there was a chance.
Yeah.
And I just think Brighton, Man City, that's the one. That is the upset. That's good stuff. Any points taken off City is good.
Fair.
And you get to see Pep crash out. You see him like crying on the floor. Yes, get it.
Get it, son.
And then, that 1-0, that free kick was, I'm sorry, but that was fantastic.
Oh, I mean, I can't knock the free kick at all. I mean, the game needed something special. It did have something special in it, and unfortunately, it didn't go Arsenal's way. Neither team.
Gyökeres golden boot?
Yeah. Yeah. They'll be in there.
Yeah.
We'll move swiftly on to the
One
Premier
shot
League.
on target. Let's go.
But neither team looked very like they were wanting to score goals and attack. I don't know. We need a bit more.
Something special.
Arteta needs to get a bit more creativity into the side. We've got the talent there. Eze's got to start going forward. Yes, he's him in first game, but I think throw him right in. He's got to start. But yeah, I think Arsenal's just got to be brave. And I saw when they won the league, they've beaten Liverpool at Anfield. So I felt like from a mental standpoint, yes, I don't think it decides the league that early, but from a mental standpoint, you go to Anfield, you at least get a point. But to go there and win, and the only other times you've done that, you've won the league, would have been huge.
By all accounts, like pretty even game on paper.
Yeah.
And stats-wise. So it took something special to get the win for them. But at the same time, it's great because you're seeing all that chat about certain Arsenal fans reckoning they could go undefeated this season. So great to knock that one off nice and early.
I'm all for the upsets on my life. I love it.
And also, Burnley didn't beat us, so thank God.
I mean, they were paying $8 to win.
It almost, look, $5 for a draw. It almost happened. Took a penalty. So
last one.
A Mud's goal. He just shot. It was clear, 1-on-1. Anyway, never mind.
Premier League Team of the Week. Now, this is brought to you by a trusted Twitter source that I quite enjoy their content, football content.
Charlie.com.
It is Charlie.Wilson. No, it's who scored. But Premier League Team of the Week, they have Henderson in goal.
Yeah, 100%.
With a 7.77 rating out of 10.
Yep.
Szoboszlai.
Even in that game, just being some class saves from Hendo.
Oh, absolutely.
Stopping Aston Villa. I thought the way Aston Villa were playing, I'm like, oh, they're going to be the ones going up 3-0. Not the case.
Well, yeah, the scoreline didn't really reflect that, but unbelievable for Crystal Palace. And Henderson is a big reason why. Szoboszlai, 8.26 at right back. Valid.
Last two games have been really, really good too. So
Chelsea's centre-back, Chalobah.
Oh, yeah.
8.38. Gahey in there.
He was from Palace as well, wasn't he?
8.36. Crystal Palace just knocking out defenders. And Truffert. Bournemouth's left back.
Oh, yeah.
7.2. Lucas Paqueta, 8.3. 7.72. Enzo Fernandez and Shrewsbury Hall make out the midfield.
True. Bournemouth getting over Tottenham actually was a good upset.
Yeah, 1-0. Especially the way Tottenham were looking.
Exactly. They were looking on fire.
Do you want to have a guess at who the front three were?
Bowen.
Yep, on the right wing. A score of 8.4.
Also, Milner being, he has the stat for what? Second youngest to score and second oldest to score.
Good play.
In the Prem.
Fantastic play. Love that.
Maybe someone like a Beto.
What, striker?
Yeah.
João Pedro.
Okay. Did he get a double assist or he scored or what happened?
João Pedro had
I think he had a double assist, didn't he? Or he had a goal.
Did he have the goal and assist?
I think so. It's in my fantasy team, I should know.
And then on the left wing, and I'd love to see this. Any thoughts?
No, I can't think.
Jack Grealish. Yes, 2 more assists once again for Everton.
True, of course.
Back-to-back double assists for Jack Grealish.
He had the double assist. Also in the fantasy team. Thanks for coming.
So that's the Premier League Team of the Week from Who Scored, and I'm all for it. I think it's good.
Nice.
Szoboszlai. Oh, don't do it to me. Odds-on recap. We didn't do a lot of punting last week, so all I know is that my lock didn't win because it was... Oh, it did win. Oscar Piastri. Fastest qualifier. Bang. Woo!
Hold on. We did an EPL multi as well, didn't we? The SGM.
Yes, mine lost. I had Arsenal to win over 2.5 goals.
Let me check. Fantastic. Although it's an own goal, surely that still counts.
As?
Let me check. Because I had both teams to score, Man United or draw. Man United first team to score.
It should count,
I think. Let me check my bet slip.
Let's see the green ticks.
Show me the money. Yes, please. Thanks for coming.
Green ticks?
3 green ticks.
Well done. What did that pay?
Only $3.11.
Not bad. Not bad at all, especially for a Wednesday multi for the weekend game.
A nice early multi, yeah.
Awesome. All right, that'll do us for this Tuesday edition of the group chat. We'll be back on Thursday, no doubt, to have a look at Rugby Championship. Is the Eden Park record going to be
Championship. Rugby Championship. Rugby Championship.
Can we throw NFL in there?
International break, no. NFL, yes.
Bang, bang, bang. College football, Texas, horns down.
Ohio
round. State won.
By the way. Of the NRL. Ohio State won.
Yeah, they did. 14.
So horns not up.
No, horns down. What? Last round of the NRL. AFL footy finals. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you on Thursday.